Take me away to find another time when you can say this was never going to go your way. The final act is mine to what you say. Trials lost in moments where they lay. Lost and drowned in a moment like this. Cast a dream past the veil that won't exist. Secret nights tucked away that come to light. Cast a stone, activate your fight or flight. A tattered shell of who you are. It's locked away, you've gone too far. Trust you can find in anyone. You can't pretend it isn't. I can't remember all the times you showed me where to surrender. Surrender all the life you owe me. Take me away to find another time when you can say this was never going to go your way. The final act is mine to what you say. Trials lost in moments where they pushed away.
Saturday, June 27th, Key Concert Series returns to the Cosmic Arts Center in Pottstown. This incredible band, Crooked Ways, will be on the bill. Make your way out to check out these fellas, an absolutely awesome band.
Yeah.
Put them on hold. We'll come out here and say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I always do that lately. Wednesday night. Jesus Christ. Can't get my night straight. Jeff the Shark Perini here. This is the U Show.
How's your
And
day going, Jeff?
it's going good. Outside of a terrible trip to the dentist where I realized my old teeth are getting older. It's been a good day, man. It's been a pretty good day. We're excited for tonight. As always, we had an awesome night last night. Big thanks to the dudes from Fight From Within. Big thanks to Taylor Moody from Tay's Green Life podcast for joining us as co-host. It's getting a ton of views, dude. Blowing up all over Facebook. Anyway, we're here Wednesday night. With me in the house tonight, Mr. Green Glasses himself, the filming superstar himself, Delco James. Rob, what is up, dude?
What's up, man? Not much. Just been living life, man, lately. Just going to work, working steady job. Went down to Dewey Beach last weekend, though. That was kind of fun. Filmed Tommy Boy. I never been. It's kind of actually pretty fun.
Look banging.
Dude, party, it's for sure a party town. God damn, it's like every other street. There's somebody fucking playing music out there. It's wild.
Pretty awesome. We were up at Sweeney's because, like once a month, they do a Bryn Athyn show. The band Bryn Athyn goes in, and they pack the house because all their college friends are local. And I mean, packed Sweeney's like elbow to elbow. And I'm there with my buddy Brent, and I look, I'm like, holy shit, look where Delco James is, and it's you right in the middle of that crowd where that camera zooms in on you and you're doing your thing.
Mandy took that. She got a lot of good footage from the stage.
Hey,
It was
man.
cool because my buddy Jack wanted to do a 2-camera set, so I took the crowd. She stood up on the stage, so she filmed from the side, so he's going to take both our footage. It's like a long half-hour set. It's crazy, dude.
Great stuff. And if you're not following and you're watching this live, you watch this recorded, etc., you're not following Delco James on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff, check out Find the Green Glasses. You know that makes it official. And you can see outstanding video work. Gets better every time from Rob and Mandy and just Delco James, man. It's where it's at. Love your stuff. We have a couple of your items coming up later tonight, some videos that you shot because our very special guest is one of our absolute favorites, one of Philly's absolute favorites, and soon to be a favorite across the world. Coming up around 8:30, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight is in the house. Absolutely. I believe we're going to have everybody. I think we're doing Cat, Rick, Bob, and Ava. It is Bob's birthday, as you know. Happy birthday, Bob. And just to show you that I'm a fair guy, Rob, and the audience out there, It's Bob's birthday, but also a very happy 83rd birthday to Sir Paul McCartney of the Beatles.
Yeah, Paul, if you're watching, we love you.
Right. I know he's watching. I know he's like, that son of a bitch better not
I
insult
really
the
like
Beatles.
that Yo show.
I really hope he doesn't insult the Beatles again tonight on my birthday. No, man. Happy birthday, Paul. In a couple weeks, Paul McCartney on the Yo Show.
Wait, why? I don't know why. For a second, I'm like sick, dude. I was like, wait, nuh-uh.
I got to tell you, if I had him on the show, I know he would do research with past shows. A lot of people that would be guests too. And he'd be like, "I hates the Beatles. Why am I even going on a show?"
No, he'd probably be cool. He'd probably be cool about it. Probably.
Ah,
Oh man, I'll tell you. How about Sunday, dude? Sunday.
I know.
It's funny. I expected you to go. I felt bad because like I thought maybe you didn't go because the guy didn't answer about like the extra media pass. But
Well, I did reach out to him. He didn't get back to me all day, and then he emailed me from there, and he's like, "Are you here?" And this was like 6:30. I'm like, "Shit, well, I was supposed to be there a while ago." So I guess but it looked like what they had. Big blue couch, and I think they were going to do their own filming, which sucks because I would have definitely jumped on for that.
yeah,
But things happen. It looked like a great show. Lords of Acid, Little Miss Nasty, who's been on our program before. Carla Harvey is now the lead singer of Lords. So when I asked for that, they're like, "Nah, absolutely not." I'm like, "Damn it!" But yeah, man, I had a rough day. You had a rough weekend. We were, and I apologize.
it was a good weekend, but yeah, it was funny
Yeah.
because I wound up taking a nap around like when I got back around 1, and then I woke up at 4. I'm like, oh, I gotta get up. I gotta go to the city.
It's kind of where I was. Like I said, I had a bunch of stuff going on, and Father's Day and all the stuff coming up, and I'm just like, oh man. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh my god, it's like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's
You
gonna
gotta
happen.
live like what, an hour and a half from the city, give or take.
Who you?
You, I live.
No,
I was 20 minutes away from that venue, dude. I was close.
oh shit, I'm about an hour away from getting into that area. I mean, I'm like, the city normally is 20 minutes, depending on what part of the city. Getting all the way down there might have been close to an hour.
You said you're driving to the airport after this, right?
Yeah, right
Going
after
to
this,
Philly Airport.
Philly
Oh,
Airport.
you're gonna be right by me. You're gonna pass me probably.
My wife's cousin America is coming into town. She's getting married in a few months, and she decided to bring her bachelorette party here to the shore. So my wife's picking her up. She's going to spend the night here, and then they're going down the shore for like a week. Still looking for my green shades. I'll get you green shades, bro.
Party City if they aren't sold out or if they aren't.
Oh, they're going out of business now. I think I got a couple of pairs.
Dude, there's so many CVS's and fucking Rite Aid's closing too. Did you notice that?
Dude, I don't know. It's like one company comes in and just starts steamrolling people, like Walgreens.
Yeah, but like, what's gonna take their place? I don't think Walgreens. Like, I mean, what is Walgreens gonna be like the Wawa of the pharmaceutical world?
Right? It's kind of like where we're at, like Wawa. You got like Wawa, Walmart. You still got Target clinging, but like even in malls, you get
Walmart and Walgreens, dude. It's the 3 W's.
the 3 W's. Mind blown, mind blown, bro. 3 W's of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what we get for saying water.
oh,
Funny.
also might be potentially moving into they're all over here. Yeah, dude. Big corporations are scary, bro.
Did you ever see Demolition Man?
I've heard of it. Isn't it a movie that came out in like 92?
Yeah. Wow.
But I've never
So-
seen it though.
So Sylvester Stallone's in it, and it's a futuristic thing where this guy is supposed to be this biblical type savior is actually like trying to undermine the entire planet, and everything's new. Cops don't have guns; they have batons and all this crap, and it's like 40, 50, 100 years in the future, and all the restaurants are Taco Bell. Every restaurant is Taco Bell.
I actually used to eat Taco Bell a lot, dude. I try and cut down. Apparently, it's like really like it causes you to like infertility and shit. It can.
Really? Oh, God.
Listen, I mean, Mandy told me that a while ago, and I was like, nah, and then I slowly just subconsciously start eating it. She might join later. I don't know.
Oh, we're here. I don't want to be old man. Just like back in my day, but
Back
back
in
in my
Taco Bells was made out of real meat.
back in my day, you could get tacos for 49 cents. So I would get like 12 and not even spend $10 and stuff my face the entire day with Taco Bell tacos.
That's a little hungry boy.
Oh, back then, yeah, it was neater. Now, like, for $12 at Taco Bell, you're getting like 2 tacos and a burrito, if you're lucky.
You die after you eat.
Bro, I don't know. Ever since
I heard that.
you die, she's relaxing. She might join later. But yeah, go right after. Yeah, they are really good food. But like, I started looking at Taco Bell, and I'm like, well, why don't I just eat like Qdoba? Why don't I just? Then again, Taco Bell's its own kind of taste too. You can't.
It is. And I've said a million times on this show and in life, when you're in the mood for a hamburger, you're not like, oh, I want to go to McDonald's. Now, you go to McDonald's and you're in the mood for McDonald's. You're in the mood for a burger, you go anywhere else.
I don't like McDonald's burgers, honestly. I'll go to Burger King. I used to love McDonald's, but every time I eat it, I'm just like, I feel shitty and I shouldn't be doing this.
Did I just eat?
Did I just
Real meat.
It's funny because the one near me, like, you just know the employees really don't care. So it's like, what cost do I want to eat? I like their breakfast though. They're like, give me a steak, egg, and cheese on a bagel. I'll fuck that up any day of the week. But like,
Really?
dude, yeah.
We got
I don't even know what that goat is.
goat
but-
now.
Yeah.
Probably us. We're fried the goats. Oh, so here's a good question. Now, we got the advantage. This is where JD Wolf, his answer won't be as good as ours. Our go-to after-bar food a lot of times is cheesesteaks.
Halal. I'll get halal. I'll fuck halal up every time.
Really? Halal after the bar?
Dude, I'll eat halal anytime in the fucking day, dude.
That
You
is
ever-
the least Philly thing I've ever heard.
that was the dumbest thing you could have said.
No, not dumb, but it's just so not Philly. I'm thinking cheesesteaks, giant pizza slices somewhere in this
Yeah,
city.
dude, I'm
Halal.
a fake and hack Philadelphian, okay? I'm sorry.
Wow. My after-bar food is matzo balls. Like,
I like to
Halal.
eat some pho from the restaurant. Actually, just had. Yeah, we went to a pho. Did I tell you about it? We went to the. I don't know if I said this. We went to pho after
Sure.
sneeze that one time, and
Yeah.
we invited you guys out, and you're like, I can't.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I said this. But these kids came in, and they said like it had to be like 4 or 5 like between the teenagers, and they all sat down. They said to the lady, "We have like $14. What can we get?"
At a pho restaurant, man, the only thing you can get for $14 is kicked out. That shit, I like it, but man, the bowls get very exotic. They do get kind of expensive. And again, like I said, if I'm eating good food, I don't really give a shit what I'm paying. But you know, you're in for a quick bite, 35 hours for the noodles and soup and all that, and the protein. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Mandy always tries. She's like, "Oh, you gotta put all this stuff in it. You gotta do this and this," and she's putting all these ingredients. And I'm like, "I don't know if I like it originally.
I know, I just like noodles and meat.
I
That's
just
all I
want to
want."
be basic. Let me have my bland meal."
You end up eating a piece of like wet cabbage, and then your whole meal is ruined.
It's funny.
Right.
I'm getting a lot better with eating healthier food, like tomatoes. I used to never eat sliced tomatoes. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
No,
Hell,
you don't like sliced tomatoes?
I didn't, but now like if I get like a wrap or something, Waffle House is really good. I haven't
Yes.
had, the first time I had was when I was down in Georgia when I was like a teenager. Shit was fun.
It's like if IHOP was greasy, it'd be Waffle House.
No, I
Free pancake day.
I don't know. I went to one in like Delaware, and it was so bad. Like it was
It's
like
bad, dude.
it was,
It's bad.
but it wasn't like a regular big building IHOP. It was like an IHOP that took over an old cafe, like an old kind of like cafe type deal. And
It's like this lady's house.
it was like you sat there. It looked like an old restaurant type. It didn't look like a regular Waffle House.
Heck.
And I just remember sitting there for like a half hour before someone came and got my food. This chick came out of the back like she just got hired. And she pulled a receipt out of her pocket. She's like, "All right, what can I get you?" And I'm like,
Is that a matchbook? Shut up. What can I get you?
and then the food came out and was like shit. And I'm like, I can't even be upset about this. I knew what I was getting into coming in here.
See, Denny's are dropping like flies around here too. That's why I didn't mention Denny's. Denny's like
Denny's
crapping out around here.
the Denny's around me. Oh, Shady Maple's.
Denny's around here, yeah. Oh, Shady Maple is the shot, dude.
I've been there once. I was shocked. I'm like, dude, I couldn't. I can't believe certain buffets, like the food they serve and how much. It's like, bro, this is delicious. You're giving me really good food.
You
And I
got to keep in mind though, Shady Maple, you're up by Lancaster, so you're getting very fresh
Oh, dude, I love.
eggs and meat and all that. So I mean, Shady Maple was coming out with right from the farm, right around the corner. You know
That's
what
why I like going to places like if I go to like rural Maryland for like a fast food place, I feel bad. Like if I eat a Wendy's in the middle of like rural Maryland, I'm like, well, there's probably a lot of farms around here.
I mean? Yeah, definitely. Like,
Philadelphia.
but yeah, you got to keep in mind, man, that stuff is coming right from like the Bob. I'm sorry, man. Happy birthday, by the way. I make myself hungry here. I go nuts. Shelby Shank in the house. Thank you. There's good Denny's. There's a lot of bad Denny's, but there's also a lot of good diners, and I'm good with diners.
I think the good Denny's is just the friends we made along the way. Honestly,
I'm with that. I mean, a lot of times, like my wife jokes around every now and then about moving down south. I'm like, Waffle House.
but where down south though?
Probably Florida-ish, but the only thing I keep thinking is Waffle House. Suburban Diner and Clubhouse. Not bad.
Well,
not
he just
bad.
said Suburban Diner and Cuddles, and I was like, wait, what?
Suburban Diner and Cuddles. Hey, before I met my wife, I used to do a lot of cuddling in the booths at
I
Suburban
don't like
Diner.
seeing old photos of you with your wife. Like when you have no beard, I'm like, I'm uncomfortable looking at this photo.
I toyed with going back to that because this gets to be such a mess
And
after
get
a
your
while.
work, bro, and scrub it out. You'll be good. If I got rid of the dude, I wouldn't be in the public eye. I would feel like a fucking creep without my beard. I don't like it.
I kind of feel that.
Like
Katie Wolf is all in on cuddles, especially at the diner, especially at Suburban Diner. He used to cuddle at the diner, and the
Can you
girl would be
imagine
like,
just going
"Bro,
out
try to eat, bro."
a group of you and your bros going to a diner, and you guys just all cuddle in the booth, and you're like, yeah, we just want some coffee, please. We're bros cuddling.
I mean, me and Rob always talk about hitting the road and doing some funny videos. I kind of like that. Get
Broad
six
one,
dudes together, and when they go to order, just be like, "What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want?"
Like, it's just like giggling.
Shh, quiet. Trying to listen to Avril on my cell phone.
Oh,
It's like the greatest idea ever, and we're giving it all away for free.
I know. I'll
Let's
have the
please-
no free cuddle cake. Oh, sorry. I didn't-
Right. No, we're good. I was just going to say, let's get some music in because we're approaching Cat River's time. But yeah, man, like restaurant roulette's a fun game. We pick a direction, drive, and it can't be a chain or somewhere we ate before. Somewhere we Google food near us. That's good. That I like, dude.
If you
I
really
like that a
want
lot.
something, when you go somewhere you like and you eat, you gotta leave her a 5, like a good review. But just
Yeah.
say the most out of pocket shit. Just like, isn't it weird tomorrow is gonna be considered yesterday? 5 stars.
I really couldn't believe the build of that waitress's ankle. 5-star. See, look at that. 5-star Vietnamese. I never had Vietnamese.
I never had Vietnamese either.
Me
I-
neither.
I've had Chinese, but I don't really know the difference in.
I've had Chinese, Japanese, Korean. I guess first Korean.
I don't know. It's
I've never had.
It's exotic. There you go.
It's very exotic. Let's play some music. Yeah, when we start getting exotic, it's music time. All right. So Cat Rivers and the Second Sight is the guest tonight. What I want to do first, this is a Delco Jam video. They do a thing around here called Porch Fest. And I don't know if they do Porch Fest anywhere where you're from, you people are from out there.
Have you been there before?
I went through one time briefly, and I'm
Bro,
like,
you gotta
I got to
go.
do this.
Fucking sick. Dude, every fucking street is a new band. It's wild.
And I never really experienced it. Next year, I tell everybody I'm going. So this is some cool video that Delco Jams and Rob shot at Porch Fest. It's one of their new songs, When You Meet the Devil. It's a great song. And we're going to put it up right here, about 4 minutes and 43 seconds. It came out, it's a live video. So if the audio is a little loud, I'll give it a little turn.
But no, the vocals came out really good. I saw the
I
sound.
thought so.
Yeah, because I was talking to the sound guy did this show. I was like, damn, dude, it's clutch.
Because sometimes people are like, oh, the live ones get a little
No,
sketchy
it was
because they're
outside.
louder.
I actually gave a shit with the sound which he did because he was going back. It sounded great.
Awesome. Let's get it right now. When You Meet the Devil, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight live from Porch Fest. Video by Delco James. This is Yo Show. Proud partner with Delco James. We'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy. I love this thing.
everybody. We're Cat Rivers in the Second Sight. We got one more song.
And we'll get to more songs later on in the program. Holy shit, man. Great stuff. When you meet the devil from Porch Fest, Cat Rivers in the Second Sight. Video by my man Delco James. Dude, Porch Fest, again, we talked about it. J.D. Wolf said it sounds like a great idea. It's an awesome idea.
You should go and fucking live stream from there is what you should do. And walk
Yeah,
around
man.
the streets and being like, hey, yo show out here. We're all yo on the streets.
Right? Like,
You call it yo from the streets.
people at work keep talking about places like to buy buses. Like, I got these young dudes like, oh, we want to buy a bus. I'm thinking I should buy a bus, or at least a big van, or something to carry some stuff
bus.
and some people around and take this to the street, chat right from the street. Because you know what? I probably would have fainted in that time, being out there with all that.
We were only there for like an hour and a half ish because it started raining. I mean, we were there just to see Cat originally because like you got me hooked on this band. Every time I know these guys are fucking great. Every time like they slap.
And normally that is the reaction. Like when I brought in the Key Concert Series and they came out that first time, everybody's like, dude, where did you find this band? This isn't like a local band. This is a professional band. I'm like, well, of course.
You're
Like,
like,
yeah, but where'd you find them? And I'm like, where'd I find them? Like, where we find all these bands in these local venues, man. Get out there, get around. I've seen them and they're freaking amazing. And everybody's agreeing and everybody's feeling it, man. I it's just, I get giddy.
Frockin'.
Fucking, I get geeked. I get fan geeked. I get nerdy. I get all that
You really
stuff.
should set up a studio in your place and have bands. Well, I mean, and then again, you have to have bands come out there, which is a little more difficult. But
Right, and that's what we're kind of doing. As I mentioned last night, Jewel Tatey, of course, who did the show with me for years, took a little break. She was here last night and kind of looked over what we had going on, watched the show from upstairs, commented. So we're looking at like the man cave kind of being a little less
the
all my collectible nonsense and kind of making it
no, I
like
mean, you could. I mean, you keep.
studio.
I don't know how your basement looks, but you could keep that as the background. Just have a couch and do a wide shot in front of it. It would still look cool.
Well, the idea also we had was like a 7-foot table that would fit both of us. Kind of lose the mid table, put a 7-foot table across that would fit both of us, and then kind of angle it towards the wraparound sofa and have people come sit there. Heck, strum acoustic there. You know what I mean? Like all kind of ideas. Because as you know, the Rodecaster's got a plug in the front where you could plug in your.
Yeah, dude, you could have a
Yeah.
Yo show unplugged.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Fuck, write that down.
Write that down.
I know, dude. That would be a really good idea. When's the last
First guest, Cat Rivers in the second set.
When's the last time you heard a good unplugged show that wasn't fucking MTV's Unplugged from the 90s?
You don't get them as often. I'm a fan of it. And I say Key Concert Series, the show they're doing at Pottstown. And you've been to that before. They will have acoustic downstairs. And, you know, the show that's coming up in a couple weeks, they have acoustic downstairs. They'll have Burden of Guilt and Sophie and Justina, who are guests on our show. So we're going to do acoustic downstairs, rock upstairs.
Basement Unplugged.
Basement unplugged. And I said to Drew, I'm like, that sounds funny. Like, yeah, we do it in our basement. And she's like, if you think about it, nowadays, a lot of these, like, impromptu,
Anthony
like,
Cumia.
interview shows are like Daryl's house, so-and-so's basement, rock
Anthony
my
Cumia
bathroom.
live from the compound. He does it from his basement, dude. The guys,
See?
yeah. Which, oh, man, that's the way to go. I mean, all you need is a good sponsor to. But then again, once you have a nice job, like now that I'm working again, I can be like, wow, now I can just like do this for fun and not think like, God, I need to make money off what I'm doing right now in order to survive. It's like now I can just do it for fun.
Amen. Like, I bought some pricey stuff to change this house studio thing around. And at first I'm like, oh, man. But I'm like, it's a difference.
I think
It's a hot.
I think what I need to do is I need to come out there one of these days. I need to help you wire up your shit, and we can figure this out because like,
Oh, it's spaghetti, dude. It's pure spaghetti.
because like all you need is like your phone. I mean, your phone can be a good camera, and then just put it on like a tripod, and then just get really good mics and link it up to your phone, and then boom, dude, you got a whole setup right there.
That's kind of how we did it before when we had that studio in Northeast Philly. They kind of used our phone. And everyone's like, oh, man, it's like cool video and audio. I'm like, yeah, believe it or not, used our phone, would record it kind of like you do with Tim Cole, hand us a recording, and we put it up. Now, yeah, it's great. I mean, I kind of like the house effect of Real Me a little better, but that's just me, dude.
I went to a show like 2 weeks ago out the halftime in Delaware.
Yeah.
I was filming my buddies at Shattered Figures, and I saw the sound guy. And like most sound guys, like you ask them, you level with them, like, hey, can I get the audio? It's like they're cool. This guy, I'm like, hey man, you think I can plug my flash drive into the board? He's like, no, because I don't feel like doing it. He's like,
wow, I know it's hard to,
but I don't want to. And it's like, okay, thanks. But then I said, to him, I'm like, well, dude, all right. I was like, as long as the board doesn't sound like shit and it's mixed, it'll pick up good on video. So I was like, you're court now, dude.
And you've done it even without plugging in. You get good audio still.
I'd rather, because it's just
sure.
Yeah.
And later on, we'll show you what a difference makes when we play Broken Promised Land by Cat Rivers and the Second Sight, which is their big new hit. They're going in and out. Wait for the picture to come back, a thumbs up like we normally do if they're ready, because they are backstage and ready to rock. Are we ready? Got a thumbs up from Bob, got a thumbs up from Kat, got a thumbs up from Ava. Let's do it. Our guest tonight in the house is one of my absolute favorite bands in the world. Now remember, I say the world, I don't say local anymore, because their music is on Apple and Spotify, YouTube, so that means it goes out to the world. You get me? So one of my favorite bands in the entire world is here tonight. I've seen them several times. They got a brand new hit single coming out right now, Broken Promised Land, as well as some others. We're going to play them later on after we chat with the birthday boy himself, Bob, and the gang from Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. How we doing tonight?
Yo, what's up?
You. A little disappointing you're not wearing your sunglasses, Bob. What's up?
Oh, Bob.
We're not, bro.
Bob, I didn't even know you had eyes until right now.
Yeah, right. Every time. Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's what I need first and foremost. I'm worried about building studios. I need a hand that just comes and hands me shit like that.
So how has Cat Rivers and the Second Sight band been doing? How's your last few shows been? Oh, have you had any shows since Porch Fest? I feel like a fake fan.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, well, shit.
How was Porch Fest?
Oh, Porch Fest was amazing. It was so much fun, and I heard you all talking about that earlier in the show.
Okay.
It's just so cool to get to walk around after and hear a different band on every block, and then one band ends, and you kind of go check out their merch, and then go out to another spot and hear more music.
It's funny. Right before you guys went on, I met this guy. I can't remember his fucking name, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm just going around." And he's like, "I'm just kind of like poaching bands, like to see like if I want them to play with me." And I was like, "Dude,
that's cool.
Check these fucking guys out." And he stayed.
Right.
He got down pretty hard the first couple songs. So hopefully that comes up somewhere in the future. It's called the something room. Phil, I gotta find it. Ooh.
We'll find it. You're a bad fan tonight, dude.
I'm what they call a hack and a fake, dude. Come on, give me a break.
That's not true. We see your videos, bro.
I know his videos are awesome. It's great work.
That guy who did your sound that day at Porch Fest, I told the guy, I was like, dude, fuck, great. Because like you could hear everything. And it was funny while watching the people go by, and like everyone was like, oh, you had a lot of people stopping, like looking at you guys. Like you guys definitely got people's attention. It was cool.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. You're a cool looking band. Your presence is really there too. Always just look like you're having the best freaking time. Even Rick, as serious as his face is a lot, you can tell he's having a freaking ball. I mean, he's so stoic, but man, he's just so good. You're over it.
During Downtown Rhythm.
Yeah, Rick will turn to me sometimes at the show and just saying nothing at all, and he'll just start laughing. So if you notice us communicating on stage, I can't hear him for any of it.
That's good stuff. Shout out to Rick that is not here to defend himself. We're just going to tear you down, bro. But we love you. Don't get me wrong.
He says hi, by the way.
Yeah, he wishes he could be here.
I understand. We would love to have him. We love coming out and seeing you guys. And like I said, I seen you first time, Kat, at Sweeney's, and it was I think it was a Light and Sound show. It was at night. I'm like, wow, this girl's really good. And then I, shot some footage like I try to do. I'm not as good as Delco, but I try to shoot some footage. And a lot of people are like, yo, who is this? And I'm like, Cat Rivers. And like, bring them around, please. So you are more than kind. You're very responsive. You're a great band. You're very kind to your fans. Let's talk about, though, let's get to the music, Broken Promised Land. And it's fantastic. We're going to play it a little later on. Tell us about that song, creating it, how you guys all get together and create songs. Does everybody have their own little thing? How does it go?
Man, I just started playing a beat, and Rick followed it up with some nonsense, and it turned into a song.
Well, it was like...
That was like our second practice ever.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. And Rick was sort of jamming, and I do voice memo recordings of everything. And so they didn't know that at the time because, again,
Yeah.
it's like second.
Yeah, you would
practice.
sneak in, like, you would have, like, 5 hours worth of
Yeah.
video recording, so it was great.
And then I go back home and I'd listen back and like see if anything would inspire me. And I was like, that riff is something. And so then I wrote like lyrics and I came back and I was like, oh, I wrote to this. And Rick literally goes, what's that? I think you wrote it. And so, you know, then I kind of had to, I very much like hear different licks and all of that. And I try to create like a world around it in my mind and just see what the music sounds like to me.
You'll definitely come up with like a melody in those memos and whatnot. And I feel like you base your hooks on that.
Yeah.
So,
It's a
but
cool
maybe-
approach because I'm sure people try to think too much, right? Sometimes you think too much. I do it here. I'm like, I got writer's block about what to talk about. And it's not that complex. Do you get that a lot though? Like you're trying to overdo it and then you realize, hey, I got this simple stuff I just record you guys jamming to.
I feel like it depends. Sometimes we will kind of keep going off of each other with we have different ideas for different parts. And then sometimes we're like, okay, now we're just doing a little too much. Sometimes just going back to what we just originally did was the one to go for.
Especially at the end of the songwriting process, like when the song's like 85% done, then we'll really sit at it and like look at it with a critical eye. And Kat's super good at that. She's an awesome songwriter, so she'll hit it with a scalpel and be like, hey, we have to do this here, maybe put a little mute here, and then we'll go back into the main riff.
Nice.
So it all depends, but like when we create a song, it's really just like stream of conscious. Like we're just feeling it.
Yeah, you can. I gotta really get that feeling when it comes to Downtown Rhythm. It's funny. You guys look like you're all locked in on that song. Dude, David, you give such a good bass face. If you start that video off, the first frame is zoomed in on you, and you're just
I know,
going.
I was going to say the stank face. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's giving straight stank face during that song.
yeah, that song's a lot
What
of
was
fun.
your with the Devil song? What was your inspiration to use a megaphone? Because I know there's not a lot of artists who do that. I know the only other song I can think of is Fish with the song Fee, because he'll sing into that during that song. But what inspired that specifically?
What?
I
How
don't
did that come
remember.
about?
I remember I was the one that ordered the megaphone.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was
Maybe Rick was like, hey, it could be a cool post-process effect.
Yeah, like I think we were
Maybe.
talking about how it's like an effect or something for sure. Like maybe that was something I thought of, and then we were like, oh, we got to get a megaphone, and I was too crazy, and all of a sudden Ava walks up and she's like, here.
And it was that tin
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
The first time
Getting
you used
that.
that tin can, right?
right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to get a feel on how that goes, I'm trying to find. They're right here. Our good friend JD Wolf. He's from Minnesota. He watches every week, follows all of our bands. Like he already followed you guys. He put during the video megaphone, nice touch. So there's something classy and extra special rock about the megaphone. So applaud for sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's cool. It stands out. I like the effect it gives when you sing into it. It's pretty neat.
I think.
And you guys have only been a band for like a year now, give or take.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
Wow.
Wow.
That
June 10th.
Yeah. Band birthday.
that's what I kind of ask, and certain questions I just dying to know, and some you ask because you think the audience wants them. This one's solely on me. How does Cat Rivers come from Kentucky, the Midwest? How do you come from the Midwest and then manage to land in the Philadelphia area and find three of the absolute most perfect suited musicians in the state? Because you guys are a foursome that looks like you were born to be together. And like the magic of Philly blended in with you. How did you get so lucky to all find each other? Because it's amazing.
Wow, it's kind of crazy. First, that's a big question there. But first off, I ended up in Philly because I started off doing musical theater, and so that's where you'll see a lot of my stage presence comes from.
Sure.
But then Bob, when you came out to see me at an acoustic gig that I was playing,
Yeah.
looking for a singer for a different project.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was funny because I was going back through like my Venmo history, and he took me like $40 that night.
Wow.
And then Rick and I used
That's
to
how to
work,
do it.
Rick and I used to work out at the same gym, and he's like, yeah, I just moved back from Nashville. And I was like, oh, you got to link up with Kat. I gave her a bunch of money. She'll definitely be my friend.
Are you right?
Yeah.
Please note that the opinions of the tipping to make friends is not approved by the
That's like by the band.
No, it's like one of those things. Like I respect the craft. Like I've been playing drums for like 25 years. So
Wow.
I saw Kat's schedule, and my wife and I went out to go see her. I was like, she's doing it. She's grinding. So like, you know, I'm gonna pay artists for their work. You know what I mean? Like it's hard out here to try to make it as an artist. And I figured like, hey, as an artist, from one artist to another, like here's a gift and everything. You know, because we gotta support each other. So yeah, and then Rick linked up with you. You guys were writing for a bit, and then you asked me to drum for this band.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we tried out a couple of different bassists, and it wasn't really working. And then Rick was like, I know somebody, and
Yeah, and then me and Rick know each other from the Philly School of Rock, and we've been doing that since we were teenagers. And then I was in nursing school, and I was desperately looking to play with musicians. And then it kind of just fell into place.
Wow, you're a nurse?
Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of have your new best friend 'cause my wife is a nurse and is also learning bass. So next time you see her, she's going to corner you for hours and ask questions upon questions. But nice little link, nurses and bass. All right.
Personality thing, it has to be. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Mandy's in the house. Mandy, thank you for jumping. You got a question for Kat Rivers in the Second Sight?
What is your favorite song to perform and why?
Yes.
Downtown for me, for sure. I think it's on drums. If you're watching my drums, it's a lot of technical bass drumming with a lot of Muller technique and you know, double hand, double stops. There's a couple paradiddles with the snare drum and bass drum in the chorus, and then just the end. The band just makes this whole big tension, and then we bring it back to the main riff. That is my favorite song to play live.
Nice. Kat looked nervous about the question. You want to go last? Because you were kind of looking down and smiling. Oh my gosh, she's stumped.
Mandy comes right in and she hits all those hard-hitting questions.
I think for me, it's probably it might be a tie between Private Showing and Broken Promised Land, because doing the bridge in Private Showing is just so like satisfying every time. There's such a big build up in that song and then a complete dropout, and I love to use my high soprano voice, which is fun. But then Broken Promised Land is pretty cathartic in a way, and it's also special because it's one of the first song that we really wrote together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do be hitting them high notes.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. How did you train yourself to do that? Were you just naturally good, or did you actually put the practice in to hit those notes?
Oh, so much practice. Yeah. I mean, I started taking voice lessons when I was 17. Before that, I grew up in a musical family, and I was singing in choirs, and then went to college for musical theater, and then continued to train after that with a lot of really awesome teachers in New York and Philly. And so I have a lot of classical singing technique, and it's fun to also use that technique to help me access more of my voice in different styles.
Sure, and you hear it, the range is unbelievable. Ava, your favorite song to play? Because a lot of times the bassists that come on are like, I like them all. But
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I mean, what first came to mind actually was All Night, one of our newer songs. That's like a super fun, kind of more like straight rock song. That was
Nice
fun to
plug.
I think out of the songs on the EP, I think it's also a tie between Broken Promised Land and Devil, I think.
yeah, both really good ones. If I may say, and kind of jump in, the last time we did the Fuge together, and shout out to the Fuge. That's something that passed financially, etc. But that night you came up to me and said, "Oh, if I got a surprise for you." So as much as I love all your songs, my favorite performance is War Pigs, because when I tell you, and I think I said it to Kat maybe after, and a few people there, I'm like, yeah, this band, I'm now their bitch. Like, this is just unreal.
To the band.
You guys started Kat's first mosh pit, so
Yeah, we did.
It's my heart as well. So.
Proud, very proud, and shocked, because when you said a surprise, there's millions of songs out there. But to kind of and yeah, I don't want to say read my mind, but to read my mind and nail probably the most perfect of songs, especially for your band as talented as you all are. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun to play. That's fun.
It's so
Brent,
funny.
what do you song?
Rick's dad, that's one of his favorite songs, and he always comes out to shows and films for us. But that whole video was like useless because he was so excited and singing along.
Yeah. Well, actually, we originally learned that we were like trying to think of other covers that we could do well, and then it was his birthday.
Yeah.
And we were like, we have to learn this song for his birthday, and then we
Wow.
performed it, and it was just him screaming in the video.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
Dude, it's literally when I film, that's the one thing I keep in mind. I'm like, I'm so excited, but I can't say it.
Yes.
So
I'm horrible at it. I woo, I yell, I sing.
I literally anytime like I just watched that Milo Sky video I did of them playing cigarettes and whatever.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Hearing you at the beginning going, do it.
Where I may be Philadelphia and Pennsylvania's best podcast for bands, I am Philadelphia and Pennsylvania's worst fan for live video.
Biggest hype. Yeah,
I announced it.
That's like what was it? I think what band were we watching when you bumped into me? My fucking phone fell out of my hand. I just had that footage of me filming, and all of a sudden it goes boop right to the ground.
I'm pretty dangerous. I really am. It shows I'm really dangerous. So I'm going to talk about this because this is huge for me and huge for people watching from the area. The EP show, if you will, Cat Rivers and Second Sight, is coming up at Nikki Lopez on the 28th of June in South Street. For those of us who may not know, this is the original Dobbs, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Talk to us about that. Yes.
So Dobbs turned into this place, dude.
It's
I
now-
haven't been to Dobbs. Okay.
Right. It's now called Nikki Lopez, and I saw this and I'm like, holy shit. Talk a little bit about, of course, talk about the EP. Oh, yes, because we're excited about that. But talk about kind of reopening that place and playing in a legendary spot because the biggest of the biggest freaking bands have played at this location.
Yeah, I filmed that band Mind Wipes like back when I started filming again at Dobbs. I love the background they had, so I'm excited to see what they turned into the place.
It feels the same. It just kind of feels like more elevated, honestly. And then it's cool because they reopened up the second story or the second floor of the building.
Ooh.
So we won't be playing on that like main level where the backstage is. Then we're gonna have the upstairs.
You're gonna be on the up. I'd never been in the upstairs.
Oh, man, the upstairs is a different vibe, dude. Good, too. Totally different vibe.
I'm going. I'm fucking going. What is it? Put the poster up again.
28th. Let's put it up again. The banners I love to do. 28th.
That's Mandy's
Show
birthday.
times at 7 p.m. That's $15 tickets. That's nothing.
No,
Nothing.
it's Mandy's birthday.
And we're also playing with our friends Valentina and Fataday.
Fataday, shout out, man. Love him. Was stunned the first time I seen him perform because I've been chatting with him for years, been seeing him in and out, and then saw him live at that time at Tim Jones' birthday. And I'm like, man, this is freaking awesome. You're all awesome. It's just the Philly scene, the talent out there is absolutely incredible. And that's why I say I give a shout out for how you all found each other. But Kat, what's your feeling about Dobbs and that magical stage, or Nikki Lopez now, as we now call it?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely really excited to play there. I'd actually never gotten to go to any shows there before. I'm sort of newer on the music scene, I guess, and just sort of missed it because it closed down. When did it close down?
How long have you been a part of the music scene for?
Yeah.
I mean, Dobbs has been there since like the '90s.
Yeah, and it opened and closed a few times over the last couple of years.
Right.
Yeah.
And now the new name will change it. Go ahead, Bob. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying I'm new to the area, so I don't know.
Wait, how long have you guys been a part of the Philly music scene?
2 years for me. I was in a
Really?
punk band previous to this with Kat and a few other guys.
You guys are in a punk band? That's sick.
Punk.
Oh,
Punk would have been pretty sick though too.
wait, do you have anything like out that we can hear, we can listen to?
The band kind of dissolved before we got, like, I tracked my drums and then
Fucking kidding me?
we weren't working out and it fell through.
Don't be afraid to mess around with that sometime and put
I
out
bet-
some kind of recording.
I bet you played a funky fucking drum too, didn't you?
Yeah, that's why Downtown's my favorite, man. I love that stuff.
God damn it.
I kind of like that. I think your band, has the ability to play pretty much any style of music. Like I said, War Pigs to like your funkier, slower groove stuff to your rock stuff. It's amazing range. Do you have a description? Do you have a genre you're trying to lean to, or you're just like, yo, man, let's just play and whatever comes out, comes out?
Every song we write is a little different, so
Yeah,
we
but
try. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'd say we definitely have realized we fit into that groove of blues rock as like
Okay.
basis. But then we kind of branch out around that too. So yeah, I think
Blues rock's fair. Blues rock's fair. You guys gotta do more covers though. Well, no, your original shit's good. I don't know what I'm saying. I just love that fucking cover of you. I Put a Spell on You. It's so funny when because I got the whole audio from that set because Tim sent it to me, and I put to the part. You're like, this one goes out to Delco Jams, and I played it for my mom. And I'm like, Mom, look, I'm fucking cool. I am, Mom.
We're famous, Mom. One of the best bands around has called us out, Mom. And he sent me the video like almost right away. I think I got that video in the middle of the night, and I'm like, holy shit, it was so good. But we're on it. We're just all about the cover.
Before that, and we're like, hey, let's play for Delco Jams, and we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Dude, it was so sick. I'm so glad I fucking got that too. Both those videos came out so fucking sweet. God damn it, I missed Tim. Tim, if you're out there, I miss you, buddy. I want to work with you again soon because we fucking put out such good content. I love it.
Yeah, man, I love the little community you built with Altruistic Vision and Tim Jones, of course, who's in the chat box, and he's awesome, and Fataday and some of the bands that you're clinging to. No, and all clinging to each other, and in a good way because it's the support system.
Sorry.
Oh, I got it. The support system is big. Do you find that it's a good community here, or is it different for you? How do you think the Philly scene treats you? Because I think community is like the biggest part for everybody to get along and help.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I absolutely loved it, and I'm part of something else. I have an open mic that I help run. We're having our 3rd anniversary on Monday, June 23rd. And that's really how I started to make a lot of these relationships. That was the first time that I met Fataday. And yeah, I've just been consistently impressed by the Philly music community. I met Brittany Ann Trambaugh, who's more of a folk singer. But she facilitates the Philly Music Discord where everybody's sharing resources. And it's really incredible to just see how this community comes together to support each other. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I felt super welcome when I moved into the area. I actually went to Tim Jones's birthday party the year prior and whatnot. And shout out to Chucky. He just put his arm around me. He was like, "Here's all the resources you need and whatnot." Yeah, and then I got to play Tim's birthday the next year, and it was such an honor. So yeah, I haven't felt like more of a welcome in the music scene than in Philly. It's something special.
Yeah, we're pretty cool out here.
Yeah.
Usually. And like I said, again, the stage presence, everybody's got a little something. You know, Bob's known for the shades. Ava, every time new people see you, they're always like, damn, that bassist is pretty tall. That's pretty damn cool. people are just fans about every move you guys make. And, like, it's just, you know, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, seeing you perform, as great as the music is, as great as the recording is, to see them live really is a special treat. One of my absolute favorite bands to go see anywhere at any time because, like I said, the stage show is so fun. You're great to talk to afterwards if you get a chance. Just watching your performance, your facial expressions all sells. That's why I like doing this live. I can see it in your faces now. You're like, yeah, man, we just love to do it.
We're fucking cool, all right? Jesus.
Right, they are. When we get it, Jeff, and I'm ass kissing. I told you, when you come on, I kiss your ass. I promised Kat this would happen. And here it is.
You're cucking for this. You're submissive to this band so hard right now.
I am telling you, that War Pigs thing has ruined me for life.
Showing, dude.
War Pigs has ruined me. At that moment, I lost it. I'm done. One of my favorite bands to shoot and film as well. So, favorite venues. We talk about Nicky Lopez, and you'll get there, and we'll see how that fits in. What are some of your favorite places to play? Because you look pretty comfortable everywhere. You get some bands like, I don't like this place that place. You look pretty comfortable everywhere. You got any favorites? We'll start with Ava because she's got an answer right up. She popped right up.
I don't know why. I always feel like so we had like our first show where we only played like 4 songs with that Quakes in the city, and then our second show where we did more of like a true kind of set was 45-minute set. It was at Sweeney's in the Northeast. And there
Shout
was
out. Love me some Sweeney's.
Yeah, like it was great lights, great sound.
Yeah, James does a heck of a job
I
with
was
live
gonna-
production.
Yeah, and it just there was like maybe 2 people there and the bartender, but I think that was like one of like the most fun shows because like it was our first like full set and it was just great. It was massive.
Actually, there was 4 people because I know me and my wife were there. That's 2. That's 2 right there.
Wait, was that the first time you saw them play? Jeff was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a light. It was a light and sound show, but it was just Cat. And there was that other band that you kind of did solo stuff with. I don't remember the name. It had a name.
Solo stuff, because there was
Oh,
solo for a song.
for a song.
Oh.
There were 3 acts. There was
Yeah.
there was a keyboardist, vocalist that was first.
Matt.
It was Matt.
Yeah.
Then it was us, and then there was a band after us, I believe.
Yeah.
It was like in August, I think, of last year.
Yeah, and I was there. I can't believe I remember my big screaming woos in the middle of your trying to set.
suck.
I suck.
For the other band project, because we played at Speed there too. That's so interesting. It's all blurred together in my mind. It's like the fastest year ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It really is. I'm definitely a Sweeney's nut. I like it only because I grew up going there and seeing bands there, and a lot of them are cover bands, and that's cool. But I like what a lot of bands are doing now because everybody's, oh no, just my originals, or no, just the covers. Bands now are doing a little bit of both, mixing in covers and originals, which is great. What are some of your favorite covers? You got artists you like to cover and songs you like from other people?
We're trying to dive more into the cover stuff because we have a bigger show coming up in July where we have to have a lot of material. So we're adding more covers. So I think we're in that process right now. What we're figuring out our go-to covers. I mean, I think War Pigs is probably still the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love that
I
one.
should do "Sick" by "I'm So Sick" by Flyleaf.
Oh no, that's a great.
That'd be wild to hear Cat try and sing like that.
I agree. I don't know if I can scream. I think that I have to go somewhere to learn how.
And just try to
Yeah.
We have to protect that voice for the long run. We need Cat Rivers in the second sight around here for a good long time. The excitement of an EP, putting it out, full album next, or you think the EP approach is cool, or singles, because everybody's doing it different?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know how it is. There's always a lot of things to balance about what's going to be your next priority. So we have a couple of other things in the works that are probably going to be more singles, but then we've talked about wanting to do an album. So if you want to see an album, come to our shows and buy merch and things and support.
Right, that's where it goes. People think it goes to all this fancy stuff. It doesn't. It goes to them to continue to work. That's where all your money goes. Mandy, I know you're dying to give us another great burner question. Get in there one of your classic questions for Cat Rivers in the second sight.
Should tell him to cover this song.
Which Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood.
By Nina Simone.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That would be a real. I feel like you could do that really good, and that would be you'd go really hard with it, like you did with. I put a spell on you.
We'll give that a listen.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to do an Ed James song, so it's kind of same realm.
Yeah.
You go left field and get like a James Brown song.
Ah!
yeah.
I think you could do "I Feel Good." Just be like, oh, funk it up.
Only if somebody comes out and drops the robe on Cat at the end, she breaks a little
well,
baby, and just hits the
I was
ground
just
and
saying, that
cover it
definitely
up.
has the move. She can move to it on stage. You know what I mean? Like I think it would work really well.
I'm down for all that. I want to remind everybody out there because, man, I always say a half hour, and you get great people in the half hour streaks right by. But if you're local and you're watching live, or if you watch recorded, EP release show June 28th at Nikki Lopez, 304 South Street, Philadelphia, PA 19147. Showtime at 7 p.m. It's the old Dobbs, if you may remember. $15 stinking to see this awesome band and 2 amazing opening acts. It is the Cat Rivers and Second Sight EP release show. I'm pretty sure I'm going to. I think my wife's out of town. She's going to miss it, but I'm not out of town. I want to go down and check it out. Delco James, if you're talking about, let's all meet up and have a damn good time with one of our favorite bands on the planet. This went by so fast. I gotta get this off the screen here real quick. There we go. This went by so fast, as I expected it would. We talked about it for a while, and Kat, like you said, when we're ready and we got stuff, we would love to do it. You're all so kind. You're great people. All four of you are just lovable people, as well as amazing artists. And this is the kind of stuff that fans, friends, etc. need to get more in touch with. For everybody out there, if you're wondering, say, okay, this band is awesome. How do I get on board? We're going to tell you in a second. YouTube and Apple Music and Spotify, of course, find the music, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. They are on Facebook, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight, of course, and Instagram, one long word, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. Check it out. $12 to buy tickets in advance. That's true. And I know we're getting close. We got like 9 days. So if you can still get tickets in advance, only $12. Yes, I am a kiss ass, a giant kiss ass. You got to see when I see them in person. I'm like this little nerdy kid.
I can attest.
He can attest, is right. I get a little geek.
Last time it was embarrassing. I
that I get so geek because I just
little boy.
When I see you out in the crowd, I know it's going to be a good show because you're going to feed us so much energy.
Yeah.
Thank you. If we can only have maybe 10 more of me, we'd be great. But I appreciate that because it does mean a lot to me because, like I said, the person you see at the shows is pretty much the same guy here. I'm just a fan. I enjoy it. I was off today and I was nervous all freaking day. My wife's like, we're doing it at home. I had to go to the dentist. But after that, I'm like, my God, it's Cat Rivers night. Oh my God, it's Cat Rivers and Second Sight night. Oh my God. I'm geeking. I'm so excited. Thank you, Brent. And you guys are awesome. Worth it. We would love to invite you back soon, by the way. And as I remind everybody, the 28th at Nicky Lopez. I said Ricky Lopez? Jesus, now I'm going basketball. Nicky Lopez in Philly, the old Dobbs. Cat Rivers in the Second Sight. Bob, again, happy birthday. Ava, great talking to you. Cat, as always, a pleasure. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, and one more thing. Cat, when you're introducing the band, don't forget to introduce yourself. Because that one night I had to scream, and you are, and you said, I'm Cat Rivers. You're so good at introducing everybody too, and that I'm just like, and you?
Herself at the start of that Downtown Rhythm, it's like the perfect start.
See,
literal video evidence that she does it.
If I could add any little thing to a band, I will. And there you go, introducing yourself at the end. A lot of happy birthdays to Bob. Bob, I know you're not a drinker, but a shout out to you. I told you we were going to do push-ups for us. I guess we're not getting that. It's okay.
I can do push-ups.
Yeah, do Cat Rivers in the Second Set.
All right.
We're on. Count them.
Wait, we can't see
He's doing so many.
We're going to hear it.
And he plays drums.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Bro, I didn't think I was going to get flexed on so hard tonight.
Right?
Please go.
The funniest part is I told Kat or somebody in the comments say with the post, I'm like, I'll do a shot for every push-up. Nah, I would be absolutely in the hospital right now. Jesus Christ, Bob. Damn it. Here's the thing, Bob. I love having these. I'd love to have the band back.
That was no show first, I think.
I'm supposed to be the sexiest guy on the show, and now you just blew me out of the park. Come on, let's just go home. I was going to walk off set now and let Bob host the show. Coming next week, the Yo Bob Show.
I'll hop on. I'll banter with you, Jeff.
We Wednesday nights we do guest co-hosts. We always do. Rob and Amanda have done it a few. Rob and Mandy have done it a few times, and they're great. And they do pick their bands. Like when I have someone on, Rob's like, I need to come on. And tonight he's like, he texts.
I'm like, bro, if you want to co-host tonight, I got you, dude, because Cat Rivers slaps.
He did, and he's absolutely right. And as you tell,
so glad Rob's here.
Yeah.
as you can tell, I'm totally avoiding even getting rid of this. Like I'm off tomorrow. I'll sit there until 2 a.m. and just talk and ass kiss the entire night. You don't even have to talk. You just sit there and be like, all right, dude, I think it's over. No.
Yeah, my emotions
Smiling too much, my face hurts.
go massage them.
That's next week's show. We do in-house face massaging.
We are laughing. Yeah. Right. We are laughing.
Yeah, we're gonna buy us.
Yeah.
You know what? We haven't been right since the push-ups. I don't know what the hell you did to all of us, Bob. All 5 of us are geeked out by your push-ups. You ruined us all. First War Pigs, then Bob's birthday push-ups. That's what the music scene is all about.
Bob's birthday push-up is actually a good band name.
Yeah, Cat Rivers in the second set. Let's go.
Absolutely. Shout out to the second site. Shout out to Rick. We miss you, man. And thanks to everybody from the music scene that jumped in here. We love it. And we'll talk soon. Cat Rivers and the second site. This time for real. I'll give it applause. I won't ask for push-ups. I won't ask for Cat to start fighting anybody. We'll just get the hell out of here. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Man, I hated to leave him go. I was so excited for this for a while. Cat Rivers in the second site. When I talked to her about coming on the show, yeah, from now on, every guest must do a push-up. Yeah, that'll go over well.
Fuck that.
The host can't even do a push-up.
Dan comes on camera and he flexes on everybody in here and then is like, all right, see you, good night.
I used to always joke, my wife's in the house with his dog Cassie. Heading down to the airport tonight to pick up her cousin. We're going to be doing that. Cassie and Mandy. Mandy, your green shades are like epic proportion. They are freaking awesome.
Woo.
Pretty badass. I like how Rob's a little more the talk one, but Mandy's really the powerhouse behind the scenes. We know.
I do my best.
I try.
It's like me and Cassie. Everybody's like, oh, there's Jeff, his big mouth, he's being stupid. Meanwhile, Cassie is just bringing people together by the hundreds. I remind myself of that story when we met the Circus Hearts. We were down at Dobbs, which is now Nikki Lopez. Get it right. And we went to see Bird and the Gill. Another band I don't remember. And I see Cassie in the back corner talking up a storm to Chris Hornecco. And I'm like, here's my wife cornering somebody, talking away. My guy, Cassie, who's that? She said, that guy says that they have the greatest band ever. And you have to listen to them. Like, yeah, okay. Gives us an album, go home and play it. Turns out to be the Circus Hearts. Phenomenal. So shout out to Cassie, too. She does the recruiting. I do the ass kissing.
Have you seen the movie Boogie Nights? I feel like you have.
Yeah, I have.
I don't know why when you're just like, that's my wife. All I can think of that scene from Will when he's just like, it's my fucking wife.
That's about right. But she's just so great when she's out there. And, you know, some people are like, man, she likes to talk, but it's actually very cool. And
So
people
funny.
said, you should have a guest co-host sometime. I'm afraid I would have no time.
She gets an entire room of people moving. It's so funny.
She does. One of a kind. I love it. I really want her. I keep pressing her to nail that bass this way. Get her on stage. Let her sing on stage.
She's gotta want to do it. Maybe subconsciously you can get to her. You just have to do it. You have to just get points across, but like real low key.
I like that.
If she's listening, this entire plan is for nothing because it's ruined.
Exactly. Let's do another video while we're here. Cat Rivers in the second slide. This is another Delco James Beauty video from the Fuge. Again, when I managed to get Cat Rivers in the second slide at the Fuge, and everybody said to me, you're like a god, how you found this band and got them here. Well,
I have a complex there.
it's what I do. But no, I was excited for it. And this is beautiful. This is the one, the big one, Broken Promised Land. Again, from the Fuge video by our good friends here at Delco James. Check it out. Cat Rivers in the second sight. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds long. We'll play it. We'll talk more shit with Delco James. We'll be back. This is the O Show Wednesday night. Enjoy. Get him.
it's true, then you've been playing God with an iron blade. No one's gonna save you from your broken promised land. Tell it out, you'll say it better. Now you kill us with the scarlet letter. Burning down your village. You lick your lips off the carnage. You've been waging wars with your eagle flaming red. You can't wave your lies like a flag above your head. No one's gonna save you from it. Broken promised land. Broken promised land. You've been playing God with an iron-plated hand. You've been waging wars with your ego flaming red. Go on, wave your lies like a flag above your head. No one's gonna save you if you're better live for dead.
Yeah.
Holy, yeah, indeed. Holy shit, indeed. Broken
that-
Promised Land.
That band has. I started doing. I don't know if you go on Instagram a lot, but what I'm starting to do now is like clip parts of videos and put that clip on Instagram and like just
Yeah.
like highlight the video. And I got the solo. I just started with the solo they did for "I Put a Spell on You." Oh my god, it's such a good minute clip. It's like.
And I want to let the audience know, again, if you watch live or watch recorded, because a lot of people will go back and watch after, what you heard right there, and again, it sounds like me ass kissing. Yeah, okay, I'm ass kissing. What you just witnessed right there is a video shot live by this awesome couple over here. And the music as it's played live, that is right on stage, that is taken right from the soundboard and fed to Rob, who makes a video out of it. So that is how that band sounds. That's not like, oh, okay, good recording. No, that is them on stage. Freaking perfect.
I've gotten a little better with mixing though, like with the music, because that's a good audio and all, but like their last recent videos I put up, I took that audio that Tim gave me and I put it in my mix, so it
That's
kind
very
of
cool.
like amplifies it a little bit and
Yeah.
like sound more whole, which is good. But that's not me saying anything less about Tim's mixes. They fucking slap.
Tim is fantastic. And again, now Tim being a sound guy and a very strict sound guy, he's a great guy. But he's, you know, when it comes to the regimen, he likes his regimen. And that night he said to me, he goes, that's a damn good band, bro. And I'm like, well, thanks. He didn't say much. He came out and said, it's a damn good band. I'm like,
He's a
okay.
sound. He's a fucking sound caveman. Is what he is.
He is. He really is. She wrote us JJ Wolf amazing.
Man, I love him.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, and I love the fact that he brings something that looks like a giant version of the Roadcaster, and he's got it all lined up, sets it and forgets it kind of, and works magic. It's great stuff. blessed to have him as part of the Key Concert Series. Blessed to have you guys come out and shoot film, and awesome bands like Cat Rivers perform. We do have another show coming up. If you guys can get free, I highly recommend this one. Let me get the banner out. It is June 28th.
I know the Dark Fly. I know the Jabs. The Grim Jabs.
The Grim Jabs. The
June
28th.
28th. It's the same
Again.
day. It's her birthday.
This has to be a weekend.
It is. It's Saturday. And, you know, Mandy, like I said, I'm good at ass kissing, so I'll kiss your ass for your birthday on stage the entire time.
Well, it's a shame because, like, if we weren't working, we might be going to Maryland, Baltimore, to go see my buddy Jack's band Tommy Boy play out in Baltimore. And
I say knock that, because you could do this on the 27th. Oh, no, they're both the 28th. Oh, my God.
no, they're both the 28th. You're promoting two
This
shows. the
album
same
art,
day.
or the not album art, the
EP release party is the 28th, which I just noticed right now because I suck at my job. I suck at this. I thought Cat was Friday, and I'm like, yeah, good doubleheader, Friday, Saturday, and then I just realized I'm an idiot.
Wow, dude, how do you sleep with yourself at night?
I don't know. The best part is they're still back. They're still like hanging out backstage, so they're watching me just absolutely blow the tip. So 50% of the crowd comes to the Cosmic Art Studio. 50% of the crowd goes out to Nikki Lopez. Anyway, if you're in Pottstown, we've got a great show on the 28th. Crooked Ways, who I opened the show with, Dark Fly, the Grimjacks, and the Jaspers. So we're going to need, I guess, Rob in one location, Mandy in the other, Cassie in one location, Jeff in the other. So we've got to spread it out. Because like John Simon said, you can't be everywhere for everybody at every time. But I need to. I need to find it. Right. And Bob's backstage, I'm going to go to our show. You know, if my name wasn't on the flyer, I would... That's a mess. All right, so this is the last episode of the O Show, because I realize that Jeff sucks. Terrific. Did you guys have fun, though? Because this is it. This is the last episode ever. Nice sticker.
eats it.
Better not be the last show ever, dude.
No, never. I joke around and it's morbid, but I am
I
going
know
to
you do.
die in front of this. I'm going to die in front of this microphone, dude.
In April, and you're just like,
You can't
I
say
have-
that anymore. It's
I-
not April.
It's like when you thought you could just play with everybody's emotions on April 1st, and you're like, I have come to a decision that I can no longer continue, but I'll discuss it later. Like,
Did I really fool people? Because some people are like, oh my God. And some people are like, oh, stop.
stand in the middle of a Wawa. I'm like, all right, I got to listen to whatever this is. I throw my headphones on, and as soon as I hear you go, it's April Fools, I'm like, this motherfucker, man. I was about to call.
Asshole.
I was about really, like, honestly about to call you, and I would hope you'd have answered. And I just went, do you think this is a fucking game, dude?
Because I play with Eric. Even my wife's like, what is this? I'm like, yeah. It's,
I don't talk about babe. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
yeah, like, I think it's over. Yeah, it's a good run. It was nice while it lasted. And I'm like, no way.
Asshole, dude.
Dude, I'm coming up on, what, 8 years?
Like, you come on here like you're like, gotcha. Like, all
Yeah.
right. Yeah, if you had everyone fucking riled up.
I really did. And I noticed right at that point, Cat Rivers just jumped off from backstage, probably like, say, so I'm coming on the 28th. He's promoting the shit out of it. He's our best friend. Said he's kissing our ass, and now he's just kicking us in our ass. I suck. I suck.
Wow, what a hack, dude. The hack. You're not even drinking a Yingling tonight, are you?
I kind of passed up on the Yingling for a little while. I've gone to the Surfside, the vodka tea.
Aren't you supposed to be driving in like an hour?
Oh, boy.
Nobody needs to know that. Nobody.
Why don't you just give the cops my address, bro?
Could you just say that again, but like into my shirt?
2 over 2 hours, dude. I'm all right. I've done nothing else. But Cassie's probably going to drive. I'm going
Okay,
to make sure
cool.
she
Well, then
stays
go on.
awake, which is going to be great. I mean,
Dude, you just had half the cops in the state just like revving up their engines, like, oh, okay, his wife's gonna drive. Never mind.
Totally knew that.
the opinions of Delco James do not reflect the opinions here. Oh, dude, I forget. Last night, I apologize, Derek, because it became my new thing. I missed it last night. As always, somehow we sneak in the Sydney Sweeney montage. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't do it last night. Sorry, Derek. I apologize. I didn't do it. No Sydney Sweeney montage last night. Mandy finds that extremely funny. Or maybe some Rod Dick sees in the way of the flyer.
Whole drop. She's gorgeous.
Wow.
Bro,
Did your jaw drop?
She had us because it's just funny, and she knows why it's funny. And she's got her own like soap brand. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, she does have her.
And it's got a little hole in it. Wow.
Let's talk about it because we haven't had a chance to discuss it since finding this out.
Queen.
We've mentioned it here, but if you're new, you're watching for the first time, you're watching recorded for the first time, she has her own bath soap out. And the main ingredient, Mandy, is
Her bathwater.
her bath water. Like, pour it in a glass, I'll drink it. No. Wow. Let's backwind. Anyway, so I don't get this. Now, tell me, either one of you, how this appeals to anybody. If somebody's used bathwater in soap, I won't even use my own wife's bathwater. Like, I'm always like, yo, did you clean out the shower? This is like in the soap.
Well, first off, we here at Delco Jams do not want to kink shame anybody, but
Whoa! Somehow I picture Mandy with a big straw just sipping on your bathwater. Or vice versa. I picture Rob with a big straw.
With a nice china teacup.
Fancy. With his pinky out.
what the fuck?
Oh, Mandy, I went out drinking your bathwater. And a little British accent.
Pinkies up because we fancy.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
His jaw dropped because it's true.
What am I listening to right now? I decided to come on this and they talk about drinking bathwater. I don't understand it. These people.
I mean, not that it's not delicious, but why do you call me? That's like after I had the heart attack. I was talking about my diet. People are like, you suck eating cheesesteaks still. Well, here's Rob's Vice.
I literally was going to bring that up earlier. I don't know why. I don't know why you're just bringing your heart attack up earlier. We're talking about Taco Bell. Like, dude, you scared me ever since that. Like, I got a little freaked out because you're like, yeah, dude, I just ate all this good food, but it happened. I'm like, fuck, I eat good food a lot.
Yeah, half it you can't eat. If I ate everything that was good for me,
Can you eat cannolis? Can you eat cannoli still?
Can I? No. Do I? Yes.
Yes. Dude,
yes.
I got a cannoli kick. I can't stop fucking eating them.
Dude, you got to get down to the city to Termini Brothers. And I mean, they'll change your life. No, you're not a Termini Brothers fan?
He's on a mission now.
Well, I mean, the place around the corner from where I live this pizza shop gives a really good cannoli, but it's like, I keep craving more, dude. I can't stop craving the cannoli.
So, Mandy, I'm really going to blow your mind here. Get up to Boston in Little Italy to a place called Mike's Bakery. Supposedly, it is the best cannoli in America. I've had it. It's phenomenal.
Dude, I was in Boston twice. I remember I was like in 2012 to this video game convention. And I got on, do you ever watch X-Play or G4 TV? You're familiar with that? Like Tech TV?
Yeah, I do.
They used to have X-Play and shit. There's a video of me. It's a video game show, and interviewed people at PAX East, the convention, and they interviewed me, and I was like fucking 20 years old, I think. Had a little goatee, and I was talking about. They're like, "What's the perfect video game?" I'm like, "It's a game about shotguns that shoot shotguns that just shoot more shotguns." And it got me.
Hornberger's Bakery in Ben Salem. There's another one. I'm writing that down.
Yeah, but it's got to be close. I mean, Ben Salem's like a 45. Oh, man, I got to drive 45 minutes for my...
45 minutes. It's actually 5 minutes for me, so maybe I'll try to link up with this bakery and bring
you
some
only
next time
5 minutes from Ben Salem?
Yeah, Langmore's not far. Maybe 10 minutes. We're close to Parks Casino and all that. Yeah.
Why do I feel like you were like up by the mountains?
Probably cause my tooth falling out and I suck in my pocket.
You had to go up there for...
A mountain Jeff.
A mountain Jeff. A Jeff.
Mountain Jeff.
Well, but no, I for some reason I thought you were like up closer towards the Poconos. I guess maybe because you went to that Key Concert Series show up there, and you were like, "Oh, yeah, far for me."
It was further than I thought, but
it had to be at least 2 hours, dude.
About an hour and a half, yeah. And I'll drive it. I've driven it. Driven it. But driven it. See, that's why you think I'm a mountain guy. I've been driven it with my tooth falling out and all that. Hundreds of times in my pickup truck.
I got me a podcast I shoot out the back of my farm every day. It ain't much, but it's something.
It's honest work.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Kelsey, Jennifer, Jackson, Paul, Louie, Steve, Amanda, Mindy, Cindy. Oh, be quiet for a second. Daddy's shooting video up here.
God damn it, Jeff! You're like one move away from like being deep south.
Right there. And
Dude,
two moves away from getting a lot of hate emailed.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. I said, "How y'all doing out there tonight?"
Yeah, we're gonna try that next time. Sweeney's, how we doing tonight? Yeah. Wait a minute, I say it now. How in the heck are we all doing out there?
Yo, if you MC a show where you first said how you guys doing, all right, and then like you just went in Southern accent and you didn't break that character the whole time you MC'd, and then when you're like, all right, guys, I hope you all had a fun time. Don't forget to tip your bartenders. All right, good night.
I now see why Howard's microphone only lets me intro and then doesn't turn me back on. The block doesn't let me go on and say this was. They let me do the intro and then they don't turn the mic back on. They go right to house music. So I don't shout too often. I'm just a fucking mess.
Dude, get your life together.
Right? But it was cool. When I went to see Brent Athens Saturday and they're like, we need an intro. I'm like, I'm not Roy. They're like, you're not Roy what? Get up here and intro. I'm like, okay, I'll be back.
Last minute changes when they play at the block.
Yeah, I'll go see them. He's been asking to come on the show for a while, and I feel bad. Like I always get like booked up and he pops up. So I got to check them out.
It's funny because I think the guitarist or the bassist of the band, you think I'd know, but it's my brother's girlfriend's like brother. So I think it's
Hi, is it Tyler?
I'll be honest.
Okay.
If you're listening, guys, sorry, you gotta tell me.
It's
because I found it. But
it's my man.
They played a version of the Grinch song, and I was so mad at myself for not filming it because it was fucking stanky. It was so good. Oh my god.
We do Christmas shows here too. Like I need that.
So hard on that song, and nobody asked them to, and it was just fucking.
Here's what I need. So we'll make a deal. I'll do that Southern accent during one of the shows I MC. If you wear Mandy's glasses the whole night, they're with them Hardy Green glasses because they're.
And they're a little darker.
Nah, man, you gotta wear those.
But then they'll be like, "Well, all right."
We have these, but they broke.
Aww.
It could be like a monocle, though. It could be like a thing.
That might be better.
Oh,
you speaking a British accent with your monocle.
I'm a video game villain instantly.
Holy shit, that's actually hilarious. The Delco Jams monocle.
No, that's not bad. I actually like that. And
this one.
Mandy, I gotta tell you, you're freaking rocking it too. You're rocking the monocle. It's like perfect in place, hasn't moved, isn't slipping. Dude, you got yourself a live-in pirate.
That doesn't fuck with your vision though. Like it's not too dark. Like because like
right?
Because like the one eye is definitely gonna be all green. Because like that's not a black. Like you don't see black like you would. That's like green. Like she's seeing straight.
Right.
So your brain has to be like melting right now with the difference in this color. Okay, cool.
Your ass is so getting kicked after the show. So the reason why I went pirate Mandy is because somebody here likes water and bath water, so if I go with pirate, that's for another character. On that note, we'll play another song. How about it? Because we're just killing it. The
monocle,
right?
Delco Jams for a high class of person.
You never become Delco Jams. Delco Jams.
Delco Jams.
Muffy. And we got to change Mandy's name to Muffy. Muffy, Delco Jams.
My grandpa while I listen to my Delco.
We're going to play Smooth Talking. There's no video for this one, but it's awesome. So why not? Cat Rivers in the second sight. Smooth Talking is the song. This is Yo Show Wednesday night with Jeff and the awesome duo, Rob and Mandy of Delco Jams. We'll be back in about 4 minutes. Enjoy, and we're going to talk about who's coming on the show. We're going to talk about how bad I was tonight. All that fun stuff.
God, I hate you.
I hate me more than you hate me. And We'll be back. 4 minutes. Enjoy. Damn
I
it.
love this album cover.
I know. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like Rico at the end. He's in on it. And Kat's just looking like, all right, shut up.
It looks like Whisper Down the Lane.
It does.
Cat
Let's hit it.
Second whisper.
Cat Rivers and her new single, Pass It Down the Lane.
Toe to the line of the county jail. Hair in the dark and the wind you wear. Hurt in the head and on your tail. Lost on your cash and the dust you rolled. Still talking trash like you're made of gold. Saving your ass doesn't save your soul. But there's something in the way you say my name. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Hey, got a clear-cut case of smooth Making the rounds, try to clear your name. Add up the chances it takes to change. Scared when the lies were saying promise the world more apologies. Shaking the hedge while I grit my teeth. The worst swear is all I need. But there's something in the way they look at me. Something in the way they say my name. Something in the way I'm losing sleep. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Hey, got a clear-cut case of smooth. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Hey, got a clear-cut case of Hey, oh, oh, oh. Hey, got a clear-cut case of smooth. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Hey, got a clear-cut case of smooth. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Hey, got a clear-cut case of smooth. Talking.
Holy friggin' smokes. I tell you, man, that is a band. Like Brent Worrell said, why isn't this band signed?
That is
Fabulous.
a band.
That
No,
is a band.
They have a really good sound. Always a fucking enjoyable time.
Yeah, there's like not a weak link. Cat Rivers and Second Sight. If you get a chance, check them out. The 28th, so now you have a choice to make. The 28th, you can catch Cassie from the O Show and Mandy from Delco Jams down at Nikki Lopez for the Cat River Show. You can catch Jeff the Shark from the O Show and Rob from Delco Jams at the Pottstown Cosmic Arts. What a mess!
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we don't go to Baltimore, perhaps. But
yeah, let me know. If not, Obviously, two
I-
great
there's
shows within
something
the
about-
area.
Because like with Tommy Boy, the band, where his band goes to play is like they're all party towns, and like I've never really been to party towns besides like Wildwood, and I really wouldn't consider that a whole party town as much as it is like obligated destination for sure. I don't know, but like Dewey Beach was like super fun.
Yeah, man.
Like,
You
and
let
I-
me know. We get Delco James and the O Show, and we get down to Nashville, Tennessee. It'll change your life. Nashville will change your life because there is music at every freaking stop. Every place is packed on the weekends. Doors and windows open to these bars with bands playing right in them. Every place is a band. You would go nuts. You wouldn't know what to film first. That is a goal. That is your
Yeah.
destination goal.
It was kind of cool because when we were sitting at the one bar, because the band got to eat for free at this one place, which thank
That's sweet.
God, because like I feel like I saved so much money not having to pay for any of the food because I was with the band, but
Right.
it was cool because we were sitting right by the stage, and like the one person was like, "Oh, this person has a shirt from Delco here," and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, Delco in the house.
But like,
yeah.
I was a little in my head at that point because weed's legal in Delaware, so like
Oh, snap.
we went to the smoke shop and we got like one of those little THCA gummies and like one of those pre-rolls, and like, dude, I felt like I was like tripping. I was so high. I was like, oh my God. I had to go lay in the back of my buddy's car for a little bit. I'm like, I gotta lay down.
Public service announcement. Just because it's legal somewhere doesn't mean it's safe, and you shouldn't watch what you do. Two words
Right.
for you: Las Vegas shit show, dude. I mean, maybe
I mean-
you get like booed. Does it hit you hard?
No,
No, not really.
No.
it takes a lot. Like I mean, like that's why I was like kind of shocked that day. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, I gotta weigh down for a little bit. My head hurts. I was feeling all types of nauseous and shit. And I was like, oh,
I need to hit a pretty heavy dab, like once or
Really?
twice, and
God.
then I'm good.
Oh, what did that hit myself in the head? See
Yeah.
what dabbing does to everybody.
but,
But
yeah, we wound up-
I'm lightweightish.
I mean, yeah, at least we got some good footage. Well, I think we got some really good footage. I'm excited. It was really cool. I think you ever been? I'm assuming you have been down there, right? Like,
No.
dude, like the place we went to was called the Cork and Bottle, and like it was wild, dude. They had like bands playing like every other like 30 minutes. It was like all these different, and they're all different cover bands. It's like wild.
That's a lot with Nashville. There's a lot of cover songs, a lot of great artists, and they also have their originals. Like, they put out The Bucket and Tips Appreciated. And they'll be like, Jane Smith and the Jane Smith Six playing covers here, there. And then underneath it would be, follow me on Instagram for originals and all that, and they take Tips of the Bucket. They do it good in Nashville because there's a lot of great artists, and, they get the tips because they're working hard for it. But I like that. I like the cover original mix. It's kind of like my thing.
Well, no, with down in this venue, they wanted strictly covers.
Okay.
Dude, you weren't allowed to play Limp Bizkit's Break Stuff or
Really?
Killing in the Name of, or like I guess any kind of Rage Against the Machine, just because like it incites, I guess, violence.
No
And,
agenda songs.
dude, one of the bands played Break Stuff, and somebody got hit in the head with a fucking glass bottle. I know.
Why? It's
Dude,
in the
I
song.
know.
It doesn't, Come on,
Dude, I've said-
people.
Bewitches people to violence.
Yeah, like
Apparently. I mean, the kind of shit we say here.
Jeff, in another
that's-
life, you could have been Fred Durst.
He wishes. Well, I've been told that before. Some dude, like on YouTube, one of the YouTube things commented, this dude thinks he's Fred Durst. No, I really don't. I'm just me. I like the hat.
Who
I like
said
the way-
that? Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
No, somebody else did. Somebody put it on the thing. Like, this guy thinks he's Fred Durst. No, he really doesn't.
This guy's fucking lame as hell.
I'm just a gigantic Sydney Sweeney fan.
There you go.
Now, it's funny because you talk, I used to post this one, and this girl was on our
Jeff,
show.
you're gonna excite your fan base. Stop it.
That's what I'm trying to do, stimulate them. This girl was on our show a few years back and got like 15,000 views as Brianna Dale. And she's like this Instagram influencer model. She's working with them bikini baristas. She sent me an autograph calendar. And she was on the show, and I always post this once in a while. My wife's like, all right, enough of that girl and her ass hanging out. And I'm like,
I like her.
oh,
Her ink is pretty cool.
yeah, Rink is cool. She was super cool on the show. Very fun. We had a good time. This is back when our audio sucked, though, so it's hard to watch the
I thought you were
episode.
going to say when our audience sucked.
No.
I was going to say, Jesus.
This is back when our audience sucked.
Those fucking guys.
So it could have been last week. No, we don't
Dude.
need people.
On a off topic here, you hear like watching this shit like around the world, dude. You can watch on a live stream of the city skyline and just see that happen. It's insane to me the fucking
Oh,
world
yeah.
we're living in now.
When I'm freaking terrified, who's filming that? I wouldn't be
Brave
anywhere
soul.
near
A
that.
brave fucking soul. That's who. Somebody who's like, people need to
Drones.
see this, and they're fucking right. It's crazy.
Like there was the one like media thing where the woman was in a room, kind of like yours, like she has this backdrop, and one goes off, and she's just like, and she takes off, and I'm like, why are you sitting there? Get the hell out of here!
I mean, well, think about it, Jeff. I mean, if you hear something, I mean, you feel you're gonna feel that you're gonna finish the show here.
True. Yeah, I mean, if it happened here,
It's
I'm still
wild,
talking.
dude. Because after all that happens, you hear one of those like fire things go off, like when you hear a fire out station. like-
Yes.
but that's just letting you know shit's over. It's like, bro, I couldn't fucking fathom what they got, like what that must be like. I couldn't fucking imagine it.
Now we're kind of lucky to not, and again, we don't get political here. We're kind of lucky to not be in such an area where that is common ground. Because my God,
Oh my god, just like, but the fact I was on YouTube last night, I just saw live stream, and I hit. I'm like, dude,
oh my God,
I'm in the
Like,
city
there's
skyline.
people's houses just like
yeah.
Dude,
there's
and
missiles are
oh my
landing,
god, the
like,
comments are just fucking. Oh my god.
The comments are insane.
Like it's just
Little-
it's live stream comments, so it's like holy shit, dude! Like there's 16 million people in this chat in this room right now, like
and half of
just
them
watching,
suck.
and half of them suck.
no, at least 3/4 of them suck. And I'm going to tell you, 16 million people. I'll take 10% to come watch me here on YouTube, and I'll blow
Nice
shit up. I'll break shit.
Nice plug, dude.
Thank you.
Future's fucking just crazy. Like,
If your world's going to end, make sure it ends right here. Tuesdays and Wednesday night.
wow,
The O Show. Wow.
nice fucking plug.
You're right. That was the worst plug ever. But I am going to advise everybody out there that if you like great videos and great music, check out Delco James on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. Check their stuff out. They do a great job. And again, we talked one time, we're not going to name drop. We talked before about, oh, this smug camera crew comes in with this and that and think they're better than everybody else. Rob and Mandy go in as fans with Rob's very cool system. The two of them get out there and just shoot, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's awesome. I'm such a fan of what you guys do. And at first, because even the one time I seen him, I'm like, this dude's got his phone. And I don't know who I was there with. He's like, I can't wait to see the video. How it comes out on his phone. And then I see it. I'm like, what? That is what, like, you're kidding me.
it's on my TV now. What?
Right. And it's the first one I got exposed to was Lady White Rat. And I'm like,
I gotta see
In
them
love.
again.
they're coming. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, yeah, they're coming to the nail, aren't they? Or-
Yeah, it's Sunday night, though. I'm still going to go if I can, but it's a Sunday night.
Yeah. Oh, if they have like a more instrumental song, I might see if I can, because like it's hard to hear vocals at the Nail. I love the Nail. Nail's a great venue, but like
I agree.
it's just hard to hear vocals with that sound and like So if they have like an instrumental song, I'd love to just film that.
Very cool.
Lady, what they speak? Yeah, they actually. Luke posted a video, or I don't know how long ago, but it was him playing a Lady White Rat on an acoustic guitar, and I'm just like, this is weird. This shouldn't be played like this.
I kind of needed them, right? And today at the dentist, I had my Lady White Rat shirt on. And the woman's like, huh, Lady White Rat. I said, they're a band. She's like, band from where? I'm like, I think I like the Quakertown area. She's like, what kind of music? And I played a little something. She's like, okay. She's like, my son used to be in Nitro Nitra. I don't know if you're familiar with Nitro Nitra. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, my son used to play with her. Now, she's huge in this area. Dan Martino, shout out. Nitro Nitra. It's like my son was in her band for a while. I'm like, oh my God. Next thing you know, dude, 20 minutes have passed, and all the nurses in the office are like, all right, stop talking about bands with her because she won't stop. Shout out. Great shit, dude. So the world gets small. I like that.
Speaking of dentist, dude, pro tip to anybody who's listening: when you go to the dentist, bring sunglasses. you're not it's not like you can't wear them. It literally because like
You don't know where to look. You feel awkward.
and you look
Yeah.
at the bright light, and if you
pressure
open your
off.
eyes, like it's like, hey, at least this is like better. I can like look around. I can just think.
Right.
Be in pain. Yeah.
And then
it's
you get like the female hygienists get like right up here, and you're like, all right, do I look at boob? Do I not look at boob? Boob is right here. It's almost like a strip club. Like, look at my boob, but don't touch it. And you're like, it's uncomfortable. It didn't happen today,
you just get messy. What?
but you're never going back to that dentist again.
I don't like going to the dentist, dude. I always get nervous. Every time I go to the dentist, I always hear bad news. I'm just like,
Well, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, they're doing bad things.
good, but like like I lost
They
this
make-
tooth.
They make
Sounds
you
like
bite down on that thing for a minute or two. and
I
then-
hate that thing. The big red circle.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't have either teeth like right here, like right next to
Really?
my-
Shit. Well, this
Yeah.
one here, they said this is the one that they're gonna. Hey, it's loose as shit. They're gonna yank that jaw right out and a couple next to it and build new bone. I'm like,
the one tooth I broke on a fucking Tic Tac.
a Tic Tac.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like an asshole. I tried to bite it.
I bite them all the time.
Yeah, after you chew them for a little bit.
You got better teeth. That's all I can tell you.
Oh shit, man. No, but like it's weird because like I have the same tooth missing on both sides, so it's like chewing. I can chew like the front of my mouth. It's really weird.
That's funny because I have to chew on the sides where I'm doomed with this tooth the way it is here. I see why, Rob, I see why you keep Mandy around for many reasons, but some of the great stuff we're here tonight, she could chew chiclets. She has delicious bathwater, and you guys said it, not me.
I've never told you that you have delicious bathwater before. And I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I got that from you guys. I heard about
Everything apparently.
I heard about the fetish, and I'm slightly ruined.
Bro, there's a
Rule
hole.
33 exists.
There's a hole in that soap. Why?
We know
Why we know why.
Hold it like this and like just go like that.
you're gonna drop it. Like
Dude,
how are you
somebody-
gonna keep it?
Somebody's going to fuck that soap, okay? And
Exactly. There's no doubt about
I'm
it.
just thinking it, but somebody's gonna professionally fuck that soap, and then it's gonna be out there, and then we're all gonna have to be like, well, that exists now.
It's going to become the new challenge on like Instagram.
Fuck soap.
Sydney
Fuck
Sweeney
soap.
fuck soap.
I prefer the
God.
soap cutting. Have you ever seen soap cutting like ASMR? Where
No.
they like shave the soap and it's like just really satisfying to hear the crunch and this
I'm intrigued.
But
I like ASMR videos.
Yeah, no, I'm more like fucking the soap because if I get a shaved soap shard up my ass, I'm gonna be very upset.
I don't know. It's just I don't like that the internet's gotten me to the point where I'm like, somebody's gonna fuck that thing.
But it's true. God forbid if she makes apple pie because we all saw, of course, those movies, American Pie movies, and Jim gets down with apple pie. Sydney Sweeney's gonna start making her own apple pie with
sitting in the pie.
fun ingredients.
Well, just tell your mother we found it like this.
Well done.
How much do the bar soaps go for?
That's a good question.
I'm
Let's
asking
look it up.
for a friend.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. And I'm Googling it for a friend.
ChatGPT, Siri,
Friend being me.
How much does Sydney Sweeney's bathwater go for?
Sydney Sweeney soap. Here it is.
Wow, fucking. I asked,
Technology.
hey Siri, freaking, how much is Sydney Sweeney's bathwater going for?
It's on eBay. Dr. Squatch, Sydney Sweeney Bathwater Bliss Bar Soap, LE5000 in hand. So my man's got them ready. $28.49 each. Have you seen the packaging of this thing? Are you kidding me?
So $28 for a bar of soap?
Are you
Squatch.
kidding me?
She has her own
Squatch.
I don't
like,
even
That's
know-
what.
I don't even know who the fuck she is.
What? She's hot though. She is. Now, can you imagine?
I know who she is. She's hot, dude. Freaking.
That's all you need.
she got soap.
She got.
Now, can you imagine, like, back in the day, like, when they used to punish kids, they would give them a bar of soap, like, if they said bad words? Can you imagine the dad being like, nah, the guy. Sydney Smith, you're doing a lot of
Well,
jaw
that's-
dropping shock
somebody
factor
up.
tonight, bro.
That's gonna really fuck somebody up. Holy shit.
That is. This is only the medium grit. I'm afraid to see what she puts in the heavy grit.
Maybe that's why they use the soap. Maybe they eat it.
Oh no!
Ew.
You know, we were getting close to 10 o'clock. I'm like, Mandy hasn't absolutely shocked me yet. She just did right there.
What the fuck?
Oh man!
Ew. And who's gonna be like, oh, so good, so crunchy, I can't eat it.
That made me twitch, and I'm usually pretty okay. But man,
Jeff, next time you have Cat Rivers come on, you should change your thing to say Jeff the Simp Perini.
right? Poor Cat Rivers, I love you. And the second site, we love you all. Happy birthday, Bob! I'd love to change the subject.
Come on my show, you throw all these insults at me. Fuck. Talk about fuck soap.
Definitely a time for more music. Let's do it. Hot Love is one of the brand new ones. Yeah, Hot Love, great. Easy, Mandy. Love is one of the new songs by Cat Rivers and Second Sight. It's absolutely awesome. We're going to play one more from them. It's about 3 minutes long. We're going to come back and talk about who's coming on the show. We're going to never talk about soap again. This is the O Show. We're live.
Soap.
This is Wednesday. So, I got to go to the airport after this. We'll be right back. Ugh. God.
Gotta go wash my
eyes
hands.
on me like a bowl with a chip, don't shattering every dish that I paid for. You are chaos, but I live to watch you burn. Oh, fill my mouth with your leather taste and lay me down light as lace. You are shameless, but I guess I'll never learn. All I know is all your control leaves me wanting more. Some heartstrings take my money, dangerous, but just sweet like honey. I want what's for all you lack. Our love is becoming. Build a house, tell me I'm your keeper. Get me out till you scream I need you. Break my bed with promises. Our love is becoming back. Coming back. Curse your name, you come in with flowers. Douse my flames with ice cold showers. You are winter, but you trick me like it's spring. Call me April's fool, cause you got me twice. Act so cruel, but you talk so nice. Oh, you're bitter, but you got me tasting sweet. All I know is all you control leaves me wanting more. Some heartstrings take my money, dangerous, but you're sweet like honey. I'm all lust for all you lack. Our love is becoming. Build a house, tell me I'm your keeper. Get me out till you scream I need you. Break my bed with promises. Our love is becoming back. Coming back.
I'd like Jeff.
Winter. You are bitter. You are chaos. You are shameless. Locked me in with a slap box grin, and I got the key, but I'm staying. Some heartstrings take my money, dangerous, but you're sweet like honey. I'm on the list for all you lack. Our love is me coming. Build a house, tell me I'm your keeper. Get me out till you scream I need you. Break my bed with promises. Our love is me coming.
I'd probably even dock with them. I don't.
Back. Coming back.
I don't know what the hell's going on over there with Delco James, but Hot Love by Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. Just want to let you guys in on two little things. Number one, your mic is muted. Number two, while the song goes on, because we're not on camera, doesn't mean I can't see what's going on backstage. And I'm watching the two of these lovebirds just being lovebirds.
I stood back the way and I was like, Jeff can see us right now. And that's why I looked at the camera and went,
You didn't even read the text. I think the text that said, "I can see you making out."
I can see you making
We had
out.
a little smooch.
We had to have a little reconciliation for events that happened earlier. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I appreciate you still coming out, Mandy, and sitting next to me, even though it repulses you and pisses you off. Because if I piss my wife off, she just go upstairs and wouldn't see her the rest of the night. Yeah, so hats off. Hats off to coming Thursday nights, relationship tips with Jeff the Shark and Delco James.
Jeff the Simp.
Jeff the Simp. He's just an idiot.
The Simp
No
Show.
two ways about it.
The Simp Show. Oh my God.
It's only like 2 minutes of Simp stuff, and the rest is just bad broadcasting. Coming up on the program, if you like bad broadcasting, some of these poor souls are coming on the program as guests. First of all, I'm going to give a shout out to my man, Zach Wolf, because he managed to line up a show for me that just pretty much got locked in tonight. Metal band. Where we at? So metal band All in Blood. Their man Dale Myers has agreed to come on the show Wednesday, July 16th. That's just announced right now. Cool. As we're on the show, July 16th, metal band All in Blood. But we got a lot more, which may or may not include Delco James because they think I suck. Anyway, June 24th is next Tuesday. There's the rumor of a possible Jewel Tavy sighting. Rumor. As we have the metal band Colluze and Vin from American Mosh Pit to come on later. Of course, he promotes Colluze. It's one of his bands. So we'll do that next Tuesday night. Next Wednesday night, an awesome rock band, Witch Force. Kind of a classic rock song. Pretty cool band. I like them. They'll be on. July 1st, Ashley Caroline from the band New Dilemma. July 2nd, we do something a little different. We get into female bodybuilding and all that competition stuff with my good friend Elena Rashina. That is July 2nd. July 8th, singer Anna Christina Cash. July 9th, local artist Abby Lee. She's terrific. July 15th, I couldn't be more excited. Awesome metal band. 2 singers. One hell of an awesome band. Atlas at Hold. July 23rd, local country artist Carly Matissa. And July 29th, Philly dude who was on our show years ago before we even did video. Is coming back. Tim Johnson Jr. plus a lot more. Oh, don't want to forget, we kick off the Halloween season. Yeah. Tuesday, July 23rd, we bring back Kelsey Livingood, and she's coming in full characters. Mischief the Clown. She's a great horror actress. She's super cool. She's hot. She said, I can't get there in October for Halloween, but I want to be on. I said, let's go right before Halloween, September 23rd. Kelsey's going to kick it off. Says she's wearing the Mischief costume. I'm pretty excited.
Wow, dude. I never thought I'd hear you get excited about a chick coming dressed on as a clown.
I'm not the biggest horror guy. Like, I had freaking Art the Clown on the show, and I'm like, I didn't watch.
Can you that entire show make really cheesy clown puns like, oh, we don't clown around here on the Yo Show. Okay.
Right, and I'll get a little air horn thing.
You should get a little sign you hit that goes auga.
That would I could probably load that onto the Roadcat.
Probably if you learned how to use it.
I'm there. I'm close. I'm telling you, we're doing
it. Dude, it's out of the box. Look, it's plugged in. Leave me alone.
It is plugged in. I did get the 2 mics equalized and lined up. Now I just got to get it on the computer. That's the key. Because,
I mean,
my wife said, just plug it in. I'm like, yeah, and if it doesn't sync to the computer, you got a big problem.
Well, as long as it should be USB to USB-C to USB-C, you should be fine.
It's a USB-C to USB adapter, which
don't use
should
the
be
adapter.
fine.
Just plug it to what do you mean by adapter? Do you mean like
so
you buy something to plug into it to plug into your computer?
Yeah, because it only comes with a C cord on both ends, which doesn't plug into my computer at all.
You don't have a C cord? How old is your computer?
Pretty old.
Oh, why?
But it's killer. Like, this thing has been held up good because I got a newer one.
Adapter would worry me. Did you buy like a good adapter? Like, you didn't go cheap on the adapter, did you? Did you buy like a good name brand adapter?
No, it's a good name brand. It's
okay.
Probably like $30 just for this cord. It's just a plug. It's like $30.
I know, but adapters always like worry me because it's like having to use a third party to have to make your device work. It's like, how good is this? So as long as the brand's good, that's fine.
Well, I got news, and the funny thing is, I actually use an adapter now for USB, which I can't. Can I get it on camera? Yeah, I can. it also has a built-in sound cord, and there's like 6 cords in this. So been making it work. Big thank you and shout out to our guest from tonight, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. You can find Cat Rivers and the Second Sight right now. Facebook, of course, you got a great Facebook page, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. You can find them on Instagram. It's one long word, lowercase letters, Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. They have Linktree / Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. When this show is over, download it. Don't dick around. When the show's ending, big guy, I'm done. No, stop dicking around. When the show's over, download it. Because it's all over my phone. I'm listening to it the whole way to the airport. I can't believe I got to drive to the airport.
Hell yeah.
Bro, by the way, Crab's album's coming out soon. Their last studio
Yes.
should be the 22nd.
Oh, damn. And I want to come out to do a Delco James the podcast. I want to come out.
Hell yeah.
I want to be stupid. It's nice. It's nice when you do a podcast that you don't have to read, write, or type out. Because
You just go there to have fun.
right, like here, I'm like, I gotta type it out. I gotta write up a treatment.
I
I
gotta
gotta
work
get this,
on
and
it.
that. I gotta be professional. Not that I want to be professional on yours, but when I did Happy Hour, I was a mess.
Not that I'd really give you the effort, but, you know, hey, I think about it.
I mean, I'm gonna half-ass it, but why not? Huge
We're gonna
thanks.
talk about soap all we want.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about soap with big holes in them that people eat. That maybe you'll tell you it's got kind of a gritty taste. That ruined me there. That ruined me. The gritty taste.
Guys are disgusting. Okay, you're
It
disgusting.
takes me right. That takes me to places that are just beyond disgusting. Huge thanks to the amazing team at Delco James, Rob and Mandy. And I can tell you, man, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc. You want great video, you want great content, awesome music shot, etc. Delco James, hit them up and have them come out to your show. Bands, have them do it. They'll plug in with the sound guy and get you, if you can, and get you a perfect video. And even if they can't plug in, their stuff is still great. Check them out sometime. There's awesome videos there. I thank you guys again for coming on. It's always a blast. We laugh uncontrollably once we get warmed up. I think it's about 10 minutes. Once we're warmed up, all hell breaks loose, and that's a beautiful thing. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you Tuesday night with Collude. We take you out with Delco James' video. How about that? Darkfly from The Fuge. Hit and Run. A Delco James video is how we exit tonight. See you sons of bitches Tuesday. I'm on my way to the airport, and on the way I'm going to stop at Delco James' house and watch the weird shit they do from the window. Have a great night.
So young, so naive. I want my heart above my face. Your love changed me and I don't know why. Run up the city for daylight. I just felt like a bit of a joke. Tell me, baby, will you become? Take me for a fool again. While even dying alone in the end. I could take a bite of you. Killing me to spit you out. So baby, run, 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 run. The first time is when you see you pretended to be. Hey, you didn't run. Hey, all the damage done. Hey, what you say about me? I'm gone, I got no everything. Whoa, whoa, got no everything. Running the road, got no everything. Get out, run away from the sinking. She might be crying on that today. She left her heart, now it's hardly mine. Broken heart in the time of the night. I can take a drag of you.